Okay, today we're going to be talking about building web pages and what tools you need to do this with. So we're going to start off from the basics. You're going to need a hosting company. So I used TRK Hosting. You're going to need a domain name. So you can go to their registry and pick out a domain name and check and see if it's available, and you can purchase it there. You're going to need an editor, which I use NoteTabe Lite, and I'm going to take you to that link and show you where to download that at. And then I'm going to show you some examples of websites that you can do with simple HTML. It's not the CSS, it's not Dreamweaver, it's nothing real complicated. You can do this. So you start out by going to trkhosting.com, and all these addresses are going to be underneath this video, so you can pause this video at any time and make yourself some notes in your NoteTabe Lite or your just your notepad, whatever you use. But you go here to trkhosting.com, and then you click on their domain names and you go to their domain name website. Then I use, down here at the bottom, he's got different ones, but I use Rocket Registry. Click on Rocket Registry. When it comes up here, you go over here to this quick domain name search and you type in whatever domain name that you may want. And when you type it in, I was going to have one ready. Let's see which one. Let's see. Joe's So I'm going to do Joe's Appliance Repair 1. I'm going to click go. And see, that's available. So now all you have to do is go down here to the right hand corner and purchase it. And then after you do that, you go back to your TRK hosting website, and you can call Tom at this number down here. Right here is a toll-free number, and he'll set that up for you, and you're off and running. So now you need an HTML editor. Well, I use NoteTabe Lite because it's free. And to get NoteTabe Lite, you go to cnet.com, and again, it's going to be underneath this video. It'll be a link to it. And you just click on download NoteTabe Lite, download now, and it'll download it to your computer. So after you do that, when you open up NoteTabe Lite, it's going to look like this. You're going to want to go over here and say new web page. Click on new web page. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me move the camera. Okay, up here you got new web page. You double click on that. So it's going to ask you some things here. It's going to ask you, what do you want to name the web page? Just to say all about me. Web page description. Me. Web page keywords. Well, it's about me, so let's just say me. And your name, which my name's Harold, and so I'm going to click OK. So now it's clicked it's created all these meta tags. It's created your title, all about me. It's put in a couple of things here that like NoteTabe Lite and stuff like that in the header. That's why they let you use it for free, because when you create a web page, it gives them a little more information on the website the internet where people will go to their website. But anyway, so that's your header right there, and you can add more stuff to that, which you will. I'll show you. And then down here in the body, it says your H1 is what you want your title to be and what people are going to be looking for. And then right here where it says type content here, you type content or put in pictures or GIFs or put in your code for your YouTube videos or whatever, and it'll go to that page. Right here where it says created on May the 25th, 2005, I always take that out because it's not really relevant. If it is relevant, you can leave it in, but I don't use that. Also, I do a lot of my stuff in the center, so I just put in a center attribute. And then I just get rid of all the extra stuff. So then this is what it's going to look like when you get started. Okay? So that's getting started, and I hope that was good for you and helped you out a little bit. But let me show you some of the web pages that I created using this. And I don't use templates, I just use that editor. And this is one of the web pages that I made, and I just try to keep everything in the center and keep it nice and neat and keep it where people can read it. So that's one. And this is my appliance repair page. I do appliance repair, and you can see, there's a lot of text and stuff on here, information about what I work on and how much it costs. Some links to some videos that I have on YouTube on how-to videos. I've got a little counter here and an advertisement for someone else that I have an ad on my page. Apopka Advanced Appliance Repair. It's another web page that I made. It's kind of simple, but the more pages you have, the more hits you're going to get when you have linked pages. And that's what I mean by linked pages. Like this page is linked to my main page, and my main page is linked to that page. So links are important. We'll get into that later. But you want it to be clear, like this is the title here. You want some H1, which is this appliance repair, Popka to Orlando. You want some H1. You want your information, your contact information, like your telephone number, and you want it to be tablet and smartphone and iPhone friendly, which is, I've got some code in here. It's got a line under it that if you're on a telephone and you mouse over and click on this number, it puts that number into their phone dialer, and that way they can store that number in their phone if they want to keep that number. So I have it on most all the numbers. This is just the picture here. It's not really text. But where I've got it in, everywhere the phone number is, I've got it where they can put it in their phone dialer. So if they're searching from the internet, searching the internet from their cell phone or their tablet, they can call from those devices. So, well, I hope that was helpful, and I'll have another video here shortly. And good luck with building your website.